And second with 2 outs. T-Bones lead 2-1. We're in the bottom half of the third. Johnson looks back on the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, line drive towards left. That'll drop in for a base hit, and the Wingnuts will tie the game. Mojica flies around third to score the run. It's a 2-out RBI single to left center field for Carlos Rivera, and we're tied at 1-2 the count on Rivera. And the pitch, swinging a line drive, base hit towards left center field. Barrows over to cut it off. Carlos Rivera behind him, the count 1-2, lines one to left center.
Did he go full count already once?
2-2 on the way, and it's lined towards left, and that'll drop in for a base hit.
He seems to be finding a lot of barrels early, which is good for us.
So 4 consecutive hits. Wild pitch. Here's the 1-0. 2-0, check that. And Rivera drives it towards right field. Guerrero going back onto the track. He's at the wall, and it's off the top of the fence. Rivera stumbles around first, then he'll hold with a long single. And the Wingnuts have a man on first and 1 man down. In the rubber game of that series, Shaw eventually worked 6 shutout innings to get the win. Rivera lines it towards the hole, and it's through the shift for a base hit. One hands there by Carlos Rivera. He started to swing early, but former big leaguer, they're hanging back on that changeup presentation. And then a spot start the first game in El Paso. Swinging a line drive through the middle for a base hit. Almost flipped Scott Shaw. And Rivera twice in this ball game has been 13 RBIs. Tying run in second, go ahead run at first as Rivera lines it, base hit towards right center field, and that'll tie the game. Harrison Kane cuts it off. On his way to the plate is Jimmy Mojica. Richardson takes third, and we're tied at 1 here in the bottom of the first.
And that's one thing that's been a staple for this offense.
Big spot later on in this game. 3-2 here on Rivera. Now the payoff pitch and a high fly ball deep right field. Looking up Alberts towards the fence. Now this ball is long gone.
Like I said before, a guy who can hit it out. Doesn't matter if the wind's blowing in, blowing out. Kind of got a crosswind going out to left, so he's got to hit it through something. And there was no doubt. That was a no-doubter right there.
Against Justin Garcia. The 0-1 line drive, shallow left center. Out goes White, reaches up, and he can't get it a base hit. Carlos Rivera fights one off his hands, and he floats it just over the reach of the Tampa Bay Rays. The 1-1 of Rivera swings and lines it towards shallow left field. Coming on, Cruz reaches down, and he makes a shoestring catch to end the inning. 9-9, Singleton, if he could overtake more. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Rivera lines it towards short. White can't get it. That's a base hit towards left center field. Harrison Kane to his right to cut it off, and Carlos Rivera. That's his first. It'll be tough for him to run the bases, but he wanted to get his bat in the lineup. The pitch and a high fly ball, pretty deep right field. Back goes Douglas onto the track. He's at the wall, and it's gone! Carlos Rivera with a 2-out, 2-run homer over the right field fence. And the Wingnuts take a 2-1 lead here on the bottom half of the first inning. Earlier this year with the Stockton Ports. The set from Schultz and the 0-2 to Rivera. Line drive left center, that's in for a base hit. Over to cut it off is David Thomas. A leadoff single for Carlos, especially over the last 2 nights. He's homered in each game, and he has 8 runs batted in. He swings and lines it towards center field. That drops in for a base hit. Carlos Rivera reaching out at a changeup, and he lines it in a shallow center, and the Wingnuts have the leadoff man on.